Well, good morning, everybody. I'm over here at 20 Leslie, the place I did the grand opening. I'm going to take a spin. Laurie's meeting me here. I think tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to go meet up with Erin. And then I believe next week, I'm going to meet up with Candace. Let's see, her son's getting married, so she's been really tied up with that. Well, it's nowhere near as busy as it was the first time I was here. Anyways, members 15% off. What's that? Some restrictions may apply. Anyways, we'll see how loud the music is in here. I love the brick walls, of course. Always like that. Get myself a cart. Bye, Lou. Take care.
She's kind of cute, isn't she?
Well, gonna go look at the linens, I think. I think Lady Gaga's coming to Toronto. They keep on talking about it. So I'm not 100% sure on that. But, oh, they got one of these. How are they charging for that? Oh, that's good. $12.99. That's a really good price. Anyways. Jeep is so cute. He's chubby. The cutie patootie. That's the best part about these stores. It is color coordinated. I think I say that all the time, but I think that's my favorite thing about these stores. Not always the best stuff. Sometimes I guess it's hit and miss. I guess it's like everywhere. I was looking for like for about 6 months now, maybe longer, for a fudge, to make fudge in. But I want the ones that have like this, like the pop up. I don't want round, I want square. A fudge container. Not that I need to make fudge, trust me. It's like I haven't found a thing yet. I've gone through like 6, 7 aisles, but the radio is so loud, I apologize. I would videotape more, but it's really loud music. As you can even hear, the commercials are really loud, so that's why I'm not videotaping. Well, I didn't find a thing. So, I don't know what else is around here. I'm gonna go to the Woodbine in Danforth. This is the one my daughter and I went to all the time when I'd come meet her on Thursdays. And we'd have dinner out and we'd come here. We used to find the best clothes in here for her. We'd have so much fun. Found a little swan and maybe a bunny possibility. They're both just in my cart till I figure out what I'm doing. I'm gonna look around. Better than the other store though, I will say that. I seem to have my best luck at Value Villages for some reason, and I don't know why that is. Not that I don't like the Goodwill, I do. Not that I don't like the Salvation Armies, I do. Really pretty. It's a very pretty little set. Very dainty. I like the color. It's a creamy yellow. Had I had any room for this, I would have bought this closet. I have so many uses for it. This is so nice, and this would be beautiful too. Picked up these at the thrift store, and I got 12 of them, and they were $10. But I thought they matched quite nice with the peach in here. I was looking for the bright yellow like this, and then I thought, well, you know what? To get 12 with the 2 tablecloths, I think a table's a 10 or 12. But either way, it's nice to have extras. So I washed them all. Now I got to press all this and put it in an envelope and send it off to my daughter, and then send my sisters off to her. And then for myself, I'm going to wash this ticket basket out and scrub it really good. And then we'll flip it over and let it dry. Wicker and rattan's lovely, but it does collect a lot of dust, so just gonna scrub it all down, make it all nice and new. Do my ironing now. I'm just plugging it in. This one's pretty. I'm gonna put one of my new plants in it. Teacups are really nice. I love the color for the summer. They'll be pretty. And I'm gonna do up all the ironing now. So I have a bunch to do. I washed everything already. My sister's fabric's not quite dry because that was the last thing I did. But all the serviettes, they're a little damp still, but that's how I want them. Because when you do them that way, they come up so much nicer. These are just my everyday ones here that I'm doing. And the stain came out of my tablecloth. I remember I spilled some chili oil on there. Whew, I was scared. It's my favorite tablecloth right now. Absolutely love it. But I'm going to go through my tablecloths actually maybe tomorrow. Probably not today. It's getting later in the day. I did a lot of stuff and I got a lot of cleanup to do outside. So I'm going to have to start doing a project today out there now that the weather's starting to turn a bit. Measured it, the fabric. I still got 2 more to press. And it's just over 5 meters, or 5 yards. We talk in meters in Canada. It's 5 yards of fabric, and it's 58 inches wide. So it's very nice. You can make lots of drapes for the chicken coop out of it. It came up really nice. There was nothing wrong with the fabric. I just like to clean it, that's all. It'd never been used or anything, but anyways, it's pretty. Very Ralph. Very Ralph. Well, I finished all my ironing. I was talking to my sister, and I'm going to send her this fabric that I got, this dog one. She's not going to use it for the chicken coop. She's going to make cushions out of it, or pillows out of it, or whatever, because it has the dog, hunting dogs, and one of them, somewhere on here, I don't know where it is. There's one that's got a piece of a bird hanging out of its mouth right there. So, yeah, I guess that's not good for the chicken coop. They're really big. I was thinking of keeping one for myself to make something, but I don't know if I'm going to yet. I don't think I'm going to. Anyways, I'm going to put all this away, and I'm going to make myself something to eat. And I don't know what I'm going to have yet. So I Googled the tablecloths because they're brand spanking new, even though I washed them and pressed them. They're an Indian blotting, and they're $100 and some each on eBay. And I got 2 of them, so say $200. And then these, say for 12, you're probably looking at, well, the ones from Pottery Barn that I looked up that are same fabric linen, they had a pattern on them, and they were $84 for 12. So I got all of these for 10. So I spent $15 on 2 tablecloths and all the napkins, and it would have cost me close to $300 with tax. And people wonder why I go to the thrift store. Another thing is, guys, yes, we use tablecloths and real linen in that because we get it on a dime, and if something goes wrong with it, we just go buy it again. I use all my linens, all my tablecloths. I use everything. Why are we saving it for a fancy day? Well, we only have them a couple times a year. So try to use all your stuff all the time. Like these are my everyday linens. I never buy paper towel. I use real linen. These are for me, but I just wash them up, and I put them in OxyClean and wash them. I press all my tea towels. I never buy a new tea towel from a store either. I get all these thrifted. It's just crazy, and they're real linen. I like real linen everything. I just thought I'd explain that to you. I'm going to actually take a break here, and I might plant my swan up. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to make myself a poached egg with my new poacher, and I'm just making 2 of those chaffles. I'm just going to put them in the toaster. You know, the things I made with egg, cheese, and almond flour? I think they're called chaffles. Chaffles instead of waffles. Okay. It's in there poaching. What a cool little instrument. Perfect for 1 person. Well, the little instrument turned out so nice. I took a picture rather than videotaping because I was talking to my sister while I was making this to eat, and she was going to make her breakfast too. She was running out to check on her little new chickens. Well, it's 18 out today, Celsius that is. So I don't know what that is, 70 maybe or something, I don't know. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm walking to get my nails done because it usually costs me about, I don't know, $6 to $8 to park to get my nails done, depending on how busy they are, or how slow she is, or depending on how busy they are and all that. Anyway, so I'm walking here today. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I like that planter. That's nice. The trees are all budding, so spring is on its way. We had a couple nasty days. It's garbage pickup today, clearly. Anyways, I'm gonna go get that done. Planted a small hydrangea last year. I'm hoping it comes back. Everybody seems to leave the flowers on it. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm gonna take a look when I get back to the house and see. 'Cause I'd like to have one. Actually, I'd love to have one. Nice and quiet in here today. I'm just getting my feet done. I'm gonna get my nails done too. I'm gonna go with a soft beige because I'm gonna go with a soft beige. I'm into the secondhand store next door. I found 2 pillows I'm gonna get for Christmas time. And I have one very similar. This might be a little bit red for me. Not quite sure, but if I don't like it, Candace can always have them because she likes that look too. And I haven't found too much else, but the music was on in here, so I didn't videotape. Well, I didn't get the 2 pillows because they didn't unzip. And they're really cheap fiberfill inside, so I'm not going through all that. I only want the pillow ones that got zippers in them so I can wash them, right? Anyways, they weren't meant to be. It's all good. They were pretty though. It's beautiful out. I'm gonna go home and make a meatloaf and some green beans, I think. I make a meatloaf. I'm gonna do up a bunch of mushrooms. I'll eat some tonight and I'll save some for another night. And if I have enough, I'll make a hamburger patty for another night. We'll see. I'm gonna make it a small meatloaf. I'm gonna do some green beans. Got the oven on for 350. And I got 2 hamburger patties too that I'm gonna freeze for another night. I just made it in aluminum tin, not a big one. I have a bunch of green onions I gotta use up, so I threw them in with it. Put some olive oil on top of this, some Montreal steak spice, and saute this down. And I'll have that as a side. And I'll have enough for a few nights with the meatloaf. I'm going to do up some green beans now. I just added a little bit of butter, a couple pads, and I'll turn my green beans on when the meatloaf's almost done. I'm just going to saute this for a little bit, get the water out of the mushrooms. Well, they're pretty much done. That'll last me a couple nights. It'll be a nice side for sure. I did my nails a different color. I was going to do the pink, but I would have had to wait because another girl was using it and I said just do it different. So it's okay. It's good to be different. I added a little bit of butter, some dill, and I'm going to add some almonds to this. And I'll stir that all together. Well, I'm eating green beans, mushrooms, and onions, and some meatloaf. And I took a healthy portion because I didn't eat lunch today. So I'm going to have 2 pieces of meatloaf, but I'm not eating potatoes or rice or anything like that. Anyways, I'm going to go eat. I'm starving. I'll talk to you guys all later. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Ciao.